Hey! Dude, we have set a record 150 people watching the live stream. Almost as good as our videos. Pretty amazing. Thank you all for watching our live streams. Not that many of you. Pretty impressive. Hey Joe, what's up?
I hear you with the long johns, buddy. Oh man, it's pretty. It's 27 here, but it's not the feels like. Oh man, it feels a lot colder than that. It's very windy and yeah.
Always about this time.
Crazy.
Even more this year. We usually take a break from doing stuff. We've been out archery hunting. And what the hell did I do with it now?
I don't know what you did with it. You probably buried it. It was over there. You give him a little bit to find it, guys.
We are going to get more organized. See this? This is the last time you're going to see this, most likely.
Yep.
We got some.
Cheers.
We got some title work going on the new place. We got to wish you out, but we're buying a new place. One way or another, we're buying a new place. We've been place shopping, so we can have a new office. We might be building a new office, even in another location than that. We're thinking about putting an office in an unused place. A relation has a whole basement that they don't use, and we're thinking about taking a little bit of cash there and turning that into a studio maybe, so that we can paint the walls white, and we don't have to live with all that whiteness. So that it looks good when we go live. And we're going to be working on studio lighting to get better. And we're going to use, we got a better lens, but we need our setup different. So we're going to change it all. So this probably, that's why you haven't seen this. And I've been hard putting out videos because I'm shopping for a place. Plus, I got to get this ready to go.
We're hoping at the new place we'll be able to get a lot further away from the camera, which will make a lot of things better too.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're really close up to the camera. The camera's, like, right here. You know?
Yeah, and that back office, I got stuff in it. Right? To start this place, and then, now we're going to just get rid of it. So, I'm going to sell it. And the new owners will have all the new cabinets. If they want to put new cabinets in, if not, I'll take them to my house. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to sell this place and move into another place. And so that will be the last time you see this backdrop. That'll be the office.
Lots of fun and exciting things coming.
Right. But we'll try and keep doing live streams, but we're going to have a little spell here where we don't have internet, because we're going to have to transfer the internet over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you did with your horns, honey.
I got a 7-point, but it was a little rack, but I can't. It's so little I can't find it. How's that? And once we get in the new place, you guys I'll show you. Shit. Like for real, I can't find them. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know, honey.
Oh, I hope I didn't hit something fuck us up.
I hope not.
Man. I like to get our sounds back. You know, you remember them guys that we had all the sounds?
Oh, yeah, they were
reels.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd like to bring them back. Oh, I don't know. Shit, I don't know, guys.
Don't forget to say hello when you get here. I know I see there's 6 people here, and Joe's the only one talking to us.
Wow, with 1 day's, wow. That's pretty good for guys for only giving you 1 day notice.
Yeah.
Joe, what did you have a question about? What winter nymphs?
Yeah, for some reason, when I first logged on, Joe, I seen all your questions. Something about winter nymphs and egg patterns, but I had a computer issue, and for some reason, all the comments disappeared.
One thing, yeah, 'cause we don't know how long it's going to go live. Like, I think we only have 1 battery to go on, so we don't know how long, and we were not prepared. We're like busy.
The other battery in.
But she's like, we should go live, and
we'll see.
I got sick, so I'm on medication, so I'm not drinking. But
I do have a rum
we
and Diet
stocked
Coke,
up
though.
on Veterans Day, and now we got a lot. Do me a favor, Donald Russell Jr., right? Is that what my Facebook's under? Go look that up on Facebook. And right now I got something going. Tuesday's my birthday, November 22nd is my birthday. And I got a Wounded Warrior thing there. So if you go on my Facebook profile, you can donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. I'm doing that on my birthday. We already got donations rolling, man. It's cool as hell. I didn't know you could do it, so I'm doing it there. We're going to have all that and the whole website. That's why the website was shut down, because we're in the process of moving. And I'm going to get all the move up, and I'll fire that back up so you can book us in the spring. And, man, Joe, you got to book a plane. Come out here. And we got all these. It is so much fun to get your urine nymphing practice in on the stockies here, man. On white deer. See, right now is a good time to go out in white deer and catch the natives in the rapids. And wintertime, make sure you guys watch for them reds. Dude. You guys know that, right? Look for them reds. If you see reds, stay off them brown trout reds. Don't be hicking them brown trout, man. There's people that actually take pictures of brown trout where the eggs are coming out of them.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them on Facebook and Instagram and shit. Don't do that, man.
Be careful, it's tanking.
Especially if you're in my state. I don't want you ruining all the wild brown trout in my state. We got some places.
Definitely not.
If you would ever book us in the future, you should see the dude. We got it. We got this, man. We're starting to roll in the way. We're gonna start spending our money to start this business, and so we're gonna offer it all. So once June comes in, then the waters and trout waters get too warm, we're gonna move over to bass fishing. And dude, you guys, we got some of the best smallmouth here in PA. We got people come from all over to enter our bass competitions in the river right here. Okay? Then about an hour away, people come every year for the big green drake hatch.
Oh, yeah.
For the monster brown trout we have. Now, there is gotta be, holy shit, honey, all the way up past Coburn. It starts way down and goes miles, dude, I'm telling you, miles of all catch and release wild brown trout waters. I mean, right here in this area, we're gonna have so much fun.
So you have a comment there. Gio said he starts a new job on Monday, but next to late summer he's hoping to travel.
Right on. We were looking at buying one of them Winnie things. You know what I mean? The thing is, we got to keep.
Oh, sorry, we're not sponsored by this.
I got to keep working at my job for no matter how many other incomes I have coming in to keep her insurance going. So I can't live the nomad life like we want to, you know. But we got to go.
No.
Trust me, if I had my way and I could get enough sponsorship, I'd buy an RV, right? Go to a private insurance company and travel around and just stop start travel route for the whole spring, summer, and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just stop in that area and see and fish with all the vets in the area for free. And then go to the next area, fish with all the vets for free. Go to the next area, fish with all the vets for free. As far as Joe's question that I never got to. So all I have to do is get over I don't have to get over the smoking. Both of us are medical patients. If you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't be here because we swear. She's drinking. We're smoking. Shouldn't be here. Okay. So anyway, we have to do that. You know what I'm saying, guys? But anyway, and if you're not hearing music right now, all of us did. You should have been here live. Shame on you. Anyway.
Hey,
Vaughn!
What's up, buddy?
Dude, so stay in them rapids, man, in that high oxygen area. And the fish, a lot of times in the winter, they'll sneak up into them rapids.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
if they're hiding at the, even if they're hanging at the tailwaters, remember, if the slow water, you can't sneak up to them, don't urine them. But I've looked for them in the rapids and spring creeks. But if you're going to swing a deeper tailwaters, right? I got a way to tell you is drop shot about, what'd you say, 4 inches?
Oh,
Drop
yeah.
shot off the bottom, boom. Do that with a strike indicator. Or drop them 4 inches from your way, or drop until it ticks every once in a while, but you're going to have to go slow and low if you're strike indicating in the winter, man. Have to do it. Slow and low. Did you guys ever listen to Beastie Boys? Slow and low is the tempo. You know?
Vaughn said he missed us. He hasn't been on for a while.
Neither have we,
Yeah,
Vaughn.
neither have
you
we,
missed
Vaughn.
it earlier. Us talking about we're looking at buying a new place. You know, we saved up our pennies. Now it's time to go buy a new place. You know what I'm saying? So,
The last time you'll see this set.
right. And I said we've been looking at trying to get an RV too. You know, maybe you know what I'm saying?
Lots of fun stuff coming.
First purchase is a flat bottom jet boat. Just plain.
He said, hey, that's great, man.
Alright. So, we're going to have the transition of the internet. So,
Joe said you should show your drop setup and make a video of me fishing the techniques.
good idea, man. But, you know, it is 27 degrees outside right now. I don't know if you get Tracy out there in the water 27 degrees to show you drop shot techniques.
Maybe in a little while.
It'll start to warm up a little bit. See, that's going to be boy, you getting late season. You're talking late November, beginning of December here. You're chancing it if it's going to be some cold fishing. I'm not saying, dude, we got Spring Creek here. Amazing. We got tailwaters up at Little Pine that I know there's fish in there.
Oh, yeah.
And there's rapids right outside that. So it's always 50 degrees there. It comes off the bottom of the dam. We have tailwaters. And we still have spring-fed waters. But, man, it's cold.
Burr cold, yeah.
And if you guys really start booking me this time, I'm getting a pair of... Dudes, check this out. You go on Amazon. They make wader. Alright? Waders that have... Or boots. Or socks, excuse me. Right? And then it has a really long cord, so your battery pack's like this long. You hook it at the top of your waders, and it just takes a couple, double A's, and heats up your socks and your waders so your feet don't get cold.
Vaughn says he can't wait for the season to open up. It will be a long wait till May.
Yeah. May? Shit. Dude, we are fishing in... Now, I'm not saying if we get an opportunity, I wouldn't mind doing that. It's teaching you that. People do it different ways, though, man. All my techniques is, I'm going to show you, whether you're watching us. Yeah, I mean, my videos, but I'm not going to be, there's other ways people do it. One thing that a drop shot does, you guys, is that little weight all the way on the bottom, taking off the bottom, sends a shock up the whole leader, right? Makes a vibration, which means gives life to your flies. So you just think you're doing, you guys know, my half sack, that's one I would do. And I need to find me some kind of feather that you can put as a soft tackle on a size 18. Really a little teeny soft tackle. I mean, real little. We found one up at where the hell was that at?
I don't remember.
I forget where it was, but we were up at, like, I think Pine Creek.
It
Oh, no,
might have
Slay Run. And we
Okay.
found one that was like a size 18 and it had a soft tackle. They
Oh,
had
yeah.
found that had that little of a soft tackle. I need to find me some of them, dude. Because right now, you're going down to like 18s, you know, your size 20 midges off the tail end of a size like 18 soft tackle pheasant tail. Oh, that's it, baby, right there. You want to say you want to say low, unless like you guys like Vaughn and, you know, not so much Joe, but Vaughn, you know, and I don't know what you guys' weather like, but if it's cold and you're inside, coming into the spring, early spring, like here in March, and here now, you know, it's starting to get way below freezing at night. That's something you guys would do different wet temperatures, you know. Oh, you guys not dumb, you know that. But anyway, what's I'm trying to say? If you're fishing early spring or late fall or winter, small. If you're fishing slow pools, slow and low, small. Or if you're known to have a lot of, if you're fishing bigger waters like Penn's Creek here, if you're from this area, Penn's Creek here has a lot of stoneflies. Remember, the stoneflies, a lot of stoneflies only hatch every 2 years, so you're still going to have a pretty big stonefly roaming around. And I found how about we found late fall here and real early spring here. Something else I got to do. I want to up our game in our fishing videos. So what I'm going to start doing is, when I give you a fishing video, I'm going to give you water temperatures. Alright? Would you like that, dude? Should you guys give me a response later in the comments, or, you know, now?
Vaughn says he's a streamer chucker in the spring.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Especially, do you guys do any of that two-handed where you're swinging? Yeah. I want to get into that. I want to get that. I would love to go salmon fishing up in Alaska and do the two-handed spay. I don't know how. She would be good at it, because she can one-hand fucking, because she can't 210. She can't cast right yet. She's just,
One of these days.
I think I'm going to do is pay for her to have a casting instructor.
But right
I'll
now
take up
I
the
do
Pine
okay.
Creek. Yeah, you do, but she can wool cast, dude. Don't get me wrong. She can wool cast, will blow your mind. You'll be like, no way did she just do that. I guarantee she can outcast anybody in a wool cast.
Alright, they're getting way ahead of me. I'm 3 comments behind.
Okay.
Alright, Joe says, chicken hen neck is small enough to tie at that size. CDC also, but you need to Sharpie the color.
Oh, I hate that. I hate using Sharpies, man. I do it, guys. I can show you a whole video where you tie all the flies in a cream color. Think about it. Most of your flies are in a cream color, from pretty close to the same color from green drake to March brown. They're just different sizes. Belly color is almost the same. So you just paint the belly.
Yeah, there you go.
Or the backs with brown or black or green or yellow if it's a softer. Right, anyway.
Vaughn said he did good on it. Number 6.
Stonefly.
Yeah,
right
3x long black stonefly. Tracy can roll cast.
Yeah, she can. You should see it. It's amazing. I can't roll cast like that. No way in hell. But since she can't get that, she's become an excellent roll caster. But now I got to get her, because I mean, what happens if we get too many people on the water? She's gonna have to pick up and be a guide too. So, as a nurse and a guide. So over the winter, I got to get my first aid license, because she ain't gonna be with me all the time anymore. She's got clients and stuff, so she can't be with my clients if she's with hers. So
no, not exactly.
All right. So yeah, I would say small. I would use a lot of jig hooks so you can get down on that bottom because they're going to be laying low. The colder it gets, the lower they'll go.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, with that drop shotting technique, you can do it 6 and then find them. See how close to the bottom of the creek they are. You know, and start with whatever and make sure that shot's bouncing off the bottom, right? And then put a fly at 6 inches off the bottom of that shot, then one at 8 inches or whatever, all up the leader, right? You could do, and I've done this, man, if you really want to get technical, really, to find how deep they are, clue right into where they're at, is you take this drop shot and unweighted flies all the way up, same fly. Same size, unweighted flies, up at different lats. Whatever fly they hit at, that's what depth they're at. There's no other variables. What?
Tracy, what line, weight, and rod do you roll cast on?
Okay. Alright, guys. Years ago, we got these rods, okay? So Tracy is glad that I got a slight little bit of capital to grow my business on, because when we first started it, we were just going to use the rods that, because we got such the variety, we got everything covered, right? But now she's like, no, nobody's going to use mine, you know, because we're going to have insurance on our rods. So if you go out and break one.
Yeah, my rod's my baby. I have a hard time.
So she's like, but I don't care. No. Because what happened is you can't buy our rods anymore. They're, what are they? TGI 4 or something.
Yeah.
The guy at the Blue Herring, makes you guys, if you're in the area, go to the Blue Herring and get your stuff, guys. They'll love me. Tell them we sent you, dude. They'll love me for it. They'll kill me for it. So go do it. I love ticking them off, right? I go in there and they're like, stop talking about us. We can't keep shits on the shelves. So, and I need to go in and get waders. I need to go get pro waders this year for the fishing season, so I don't get no more cheap. I always buy $150 waders. The last 2 years, and I have to buy them again. I don't know why I do that stupid shit. I should need to buy good waders. And
Do you invert the flies on your drop shoot? Do you tie your flies on drop?
Yes. Yeah. You don't have to, though. You can, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do. I would, yeah, I have a brain freeze on that one. Yeah, invert, yeah. To find your depth. And then you can set your depth if you're Euronymphing, which I wouldn't do that with Euronymphing. I just stay on the bottom and then, you know. But that way you can set your strike indicator, and then I just tie one fly on, and because you know that's what's working. Or,
dude, my waders stink on the inside.
Because you had them too long. That's what happened. See, that's the problem, right? I tell people this, and they're telling me I'm full of shit, and I know that they're young fly fishermen. Why I don't buy Sims? Now you got it, baby. People always ask, well, why don't you just go buy a freaking pair of Sims? Because they work too well. And they last too long. And then you start wearing them season after season and season. I had a pair of, I forget who they were made by, but they were really good waders when I first started fly fishing a long time ago, when I was a kid. And I got really good waders, and they lasted me about 5 years. And man, they were rank. And I was so happy to get a hole in them, so I could go buy another pair and say, hey, I need another pair of waders. You know, now I don't have to worry about it. She's like, go ahead, man, get a pair of waders, right? But back then, you know, the other person I was with never was a fly fishing chick or wanted to do it. I met Tracy. She's like, hey, I want to check it out. I'm like, really? You do? So like, she don't care. But back in the day, I had to, you know. I remember one time I wasn't allowed to buy a new car It kept passing inspection, but that was because the person inspecting our cars in the area, most all of them were idiots. They didn't check the frame. The frame had right where the tie rod end came in. There was a crack, and it was like separated from the frame, and it needed to be welded, right? And I was like, the car was only a cheap car, so I ran it out of oil because I couldn't get another one until it broke down because it kept passing inspection. So I ran it out of oil and then called the junkyard and gave it to them.
120 in the summer.
Yeah. See,
yeah.
I'm telling you, that's why I don't buy. But of all the time, if I'm going to put on the water, I'm going to have to get cheap ones. I usually get frog togs. You know, the frog togs on the cheap line. They're $120, sometimes maybe $150. You know, I go into blue herring, right? Here's the funny thing, dude. We don't have to pay that. We end up getting our waders for $80 because we go into blue herring, right? So now, like, for the guide service, unless you're gonna bring your own rod, dude, you know, unless let's just say that unless you bring your own rod, you're gonna fish with an Orvis Clearwater, because once I get my insurance again, I send that to Orvis, and then they give me a discount. So it'll all be Orvis Clearwaters. And so I'm ready to try out Clearwaters. I never fished Clearwater. Like I said, all of I have are all them other rods. We have a weight 5. Oh, by the way, you asked about Tracy. It's a weight 5, 10 foot, right? Yeah, because mine is mine. And it was a cheaper rod. So it had it's a 3.4, mine is, and hers is a 4.5, which I know is a cheaper rod. And it was only 110 at the time. But one of the guys in at the Blue Herring, right, has one, and he still can pet his, and he fishes it as his constantly go-to rod because they fish like a dream. Now I've had St. Croix, which I think is what we're gonna build. Like, you will be able to fish. We haven't came up with the name of our rods yet, but I got all the stuff to build rods, right? But I was waiting until I got the office done. So now we're moving. The offices are done. The place, that's why I'm really happy to move. So everything's done. But it's going to cost me money to go there to have everything done.
Wow, Joe, that's messed up.
What?
There's a chicken and pig farm runoff in this local river.
Oh shit, dude.
And Vaughn says he has one Clearwater good little rod for the price and a good guarantee. Now I went up a bit and now have a Raycon from Orvis. Wonderful rod.
Yeah, but I wouldn't let someone that's borrowing your equipment borrow a Recon. You know, all it would take is someone. I don't know, unless we might offer Recons, but I don't know. We'd have to figure out some way to. You break it, you pay for it. I guess. I don't know else another way to do it.
Right.
I mean, I couldn't afford to keep paying out $800 every time someone breaks my right. You know people are gonna do it.
No, buttons.
So that's why they're gonna fish Clearwaters. That way. But like I said, I'm checking on insurance. In that case, I wouldn't care.
Right.
I'd buy a whole bunch of Raycons. You break them, insured. We can do our camera equipment and our GoPros and all that stuff. Oh, I didn't even ask you guys, is everything clear?
I don't know.
Tell the people what we're smoking, baby.
No. This one has GMO sugar in it.
Man, we lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
Maybe because we're talking gibberish.
I don't know.
They expected to hear more intelligent stuff. I wasn't prepared.
I can't say
She just
I'm
said
very
we better go
intelligent.
live. Huh?
Said I can't say I'm very intelligent, but I'm
Yes,
here.
you are. Very quick learner, too. She is. She is. That's after her.
Don, loan me your recon.
No, man. Anyway, so the rods we have, you can't find anymore. And they went from, what was it, when we bought them, 110. Then, I went to buy her one. Right? We weren't together very long, were we? Shit, like a year or something. But for first Christmas, right? I think it was our second Christmas together. I don't know. Or maybe third. I bought her the same rod. And the guy said to me, I'm going to give it to you. Because I used to go, and I haven't seen him in a long time. I used to go down to this place called Fly Tires Heaven. Right? In Sunbury. Right? And that guy literally, dude. You want to see something? That shop is amazing. You can,
Oh, yeah.
If he don't have it, it doesn't exist. Plus, he had stuff that doesn't exist anywhere else but there. He had these wings, the pre-molded wings before anybody in the area had them. This guy's great. But anyway, he said that I can only give you this one because after this, they're gone and they're going to go up. And then we found them right before they went off. They were selling for like $300. Now, I can't imagine what they're going for.
No.
Because they were starting to sell for $300, $350 to find them because people found that they were such an amazing rod. Because what it was is an upcoming company.
Right.
You know, they're like, here, try our rods. And they were so amazing that people that have got them, that now they don't do anything. Now they sell spinning rods. Which I think I could teach a spinnerman how to be an excellent spinner fisherman. Think of using a spin rod. Oh, you guys, wait till you see this setup I got. I'm gonna make. Where is that? Do you see that spool of stuff anywhere? It was just here, like forever, being annoying. And then where? Okay, guys, I think I might have showed you this stuff before. See this? Okay. This stuff. I don't even see it. It's spider wire. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like 30-pound test, right? I was using it as a cider. Okay. Only place this. I'm gonna show you this, dude. You guys are gonna dig this. This is this. I got a clock of Paul in over there, and I got to clean up. I'm going to go get backing and tie to this, to backing. So I'll put a whole shitload of backing on. I'm going to tie this to the backing. And then at the end of this, I'm going to put a tippet material, or tippet ring. And then I'm going to use this as my line. There won't be any fly line. Alright? And if it works, I'm going to set one up for her. Because you get a click and paw. You know what a click and paw is, guys, without the drag on the side? It's just when you pull on it. Because, I mean, you can fight them. But when I was a kid, all we used to have is click and paws, right? And I used to get burn marks from pinching the line. You know, the fish would fight and you'd pinch the line, right? With your finger to try to fight. Put drag on,
Oh, shit.
and that fish would take off and burn. You get little burn marks from the fly line zipping by your finger to try and
Oh,
put.
that sucks.
But that's why I don't ever fish without. When they gave me them big disc drag rods that you could go to when the fish is big enough and takes off and goes, you can, I still recommend you guys when you're fighting them big fish. Especially if you're there in the rapids and they take off and go, and you have to let them go, right? Kind of stop them. Don't let them go and if you have line, let's say you guys have line, and that fish takes off, make sure you slow that line down before they get to your drag. Because what will happen is they'll get to that drag and snap you off. Seen it happen too many times.
30-pound thick. Try 20-pound.
No, because I don't know, dude. Because it's so light. It's so light. You guys, just try it. The braided. I don't even know what it is. I bought it because I thought it'd make great tippet material. The only thing is, right? It doesn't make good tippet material when you're laying the line out, the tippet out on top of the water because it's green. It's
super hard to cut, isn't it?
Yeah, and yes, and you need a pair of scissors. Tweezers is very hard. You'd have to use them. You guys, them things. I showed you them before. Which we don't have a sponsorship for them. I wish I did. Is Dr. Slick.
Somebody commented something. Now there's the thing in the way. There, it went away. Spider wire is stiff.
Yeah, it kind of is, but it's so light. The only thing I'm worried about is
abrasion resistant.
Yes. Yes. So you put a tippet ring on the end of this, you'll have a. Who knows how much is it here? You know.
Right.
30-foot tippet or whatever it is, and then you go in your backing. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show you it. Which I didn't learn it anywhere. I'm just going to try it. I'll tell you how it goes. But you won't be able to do it on our creeks here. You'll have to go with a regular. And some of our creeks here, guys, I don't know if it's on your creeks. Make sure you pay attention to that, especially your guys get started really turning out the uranifin. I mean, dude, you want to learn uranifin? Book us. Book us in the freaking spring, man, when they have all them stockies. They're so much fun to practice the uranifin on. How about it, baby?
Oh, yeah.
And if you're going to go out right now, my fly Joe would be the Waltz's worm and Waltz's sexing worm in a size 18. And behind that, size 20 midge. A little beadhead midge. Zebra midges in different colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some olives,
Definitely.
black, different colors. A little red thing seems to be dynamite. Depends how small your waters is. If you're going to go brook trout fishing, I can say size 12 comparadun. Tie it. Make sure you got lots of deer hair on there. Drop a size 18 even. Midge off of that. In the brook trout stream here in PA, and catch brook trout all freaking day long like it's going out of style.
Joe said he used to use it for flipping frogs and working top water for largemouth bass. Hook sets are more responsive and firm.
You're still gonna have your. I don't know what I would do, because if you're right, if it's a real firm hook set, I probably would use. I might use. I don't know. I'd have to try it. I might go with mono because of the shock. Mono seems to have more give, so you would have that shock if it's that stiff. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or would you go
52 Buick, my go-to new.
52 Buick? You guys see, dude, look. You got to tell me that way, Vaughn. You got to tell me that. Good job. She should write that down. She's going to copy it down, right? And then send me a message with it. Because if you tell me that's a go-to, Vaughn, I can tie it in class, and then everybody can now use it, right? I mean, I can say this is a pick, Vaughn's pick. You know what I mean? If you want me to, I can say this is Vaughn's pick, and for this one's on you for you, Vaughn, and tie it. I want to go. Once we're at the new office, I want to do 2 a week in tying season at least.
Absolutely.
You know, I need to get, that way I can get my ad out more too, you know. I need to do this. I need to get Facebook out. I need to get more thing on Instagram. You know, don't forget. Tell me about, have your friends about us live and hanging out, guys. We need to get this thing up to like 50, 100 live stream at one time. Build our community.
I'm gonna get this wrong.
Jamming, dudes.
What's that?
So you guys, the next couple live streams will probably be tie-in. I would like to get into doing live streams. So this live stream's all about, excuse me, maybe explaining nymphs and the body stuff and all that. Excuse me. And your options and stuff.
Ready?
What?
Joe says use it. You rely on rod flex and technique to compensate for a lack of stretch.
Right on. Okay.
And Vaughn says, and a number 16 flashback pheasant tail nymph behind the Buick.
Oh, man, dude. Why didn't I think of that? I always, see, here's the thing. I always go 18, 20, and forget about 16s. I forget about the size 16s. I go from like 18 to 12s. And I forget about them. Like, even in my tying hooks, like, I'll just totally forget about a size 16, which is a great size for blue-winged olives in this area. I gotta bring the sound effects back. Dudes, tell me what you guys think about putting a green screen behind us. Tracy's like, I don't know. But see, then I'd have to commit and paint a wall in the office with that ugly green color. I don't know about that.
Not unless you go.
It would be cool though. See what we could do. What you see is only, I don't know if you guys know, but you only see our heads, and then behind us would be a video, one of our time videos. And the whole time then we'd go, and then we'd have to switch the video behind us. And we'd just play and play and play and play videos the whole time we're live.
Well.
And we'd have to set. Then we'd have to set. We're gonna go live for, you know, so long.
Brian says, what strain you got tonight? Well, right now we're hitting on GMO. Some sugar. We also got some purple chem going on. I gotta load this guy back up.
I've been hitting the pens heavy
what
at
else
night,
we
dude.
got here?
My back pains from being a construction worker so long.
Some Crown Royal. I'm gonna load up some Crown Royal. This stuff's pretty tasty. How you doing, Brian? What are you smoking on tonight? Joe said he would bet with braided you could turn that head faster and pull line faster.
Yeah.
Faster.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have, okay, this is my idea is you wouldn't have that transition from the fly line to leader, you know, like the loop to loop or even a blood knot. There's a knot there, right? You wouldn't have any of that until you get to the backing knot, you know, and then you're, you know, that spool. I think there's a lot on there, you know. There's a lot of line on there. Probably, I don't know, right?
Yeah, they're very nice strains. Brian said he think he had this one.
So, like, so when the fish took off, right, and the fish ever do, and you have a loop-to-loop connection, make sure you Excuse me. No alcohol in the soda.
White Widow, oh, that's yummy.
You point the rod towards the fish as it runs, so that blood knot or whatever you got going on there, or what? No, a nail knot going on there would go through your thing. I personally hate that shit. I use the loop to loop. You can. I've never had the loop fail on my lines. I usually replace them before the loop failed. But the other way to do it is do the loop and then use a surgeon's knots to tie it. I should show you guys that kind of stuff. I need to do more of that on. But then these are me stuff that I can teach you when you hire us. I will start doing more instruction stuff. And what do you guys think about? You guys are here, right? What do you guys think about putting water temperature in our fishing videos so you guys know water temperature, right? And if you go, I'm pretty sure this one. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna keep talking, but. Oh shit, I don't hope nothing fucks up. Okay. I think. No, it don't. Okay. Some of your. I have notes to do it. But. I know there's. I have to look. Sometimes you can find hatch charts for your local area that talk. You can find water temperatures. Another way it is ask. Like around here, I have it somewhere. Information that tells you temperatures. So, like I think that's the first one is the blue-winged olive here is 50. If I'm not, I think I'm right. I think it's 50 degrees water temperatures to where the blue-winged olive starts really coming off. I think was it 45? I forget.
I don't remember either.
So you know. That's good to know. You know what I mean? So maybe I should start putting that in there. Because most likely in your area it's close. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, always good information to give out.
And all we do is get one of them Walmart fish tank ones. Or if you don't have one, get it wherever they sell fish tank thermometers.
USG gauge, some have water temps.
Yes, they do. You're right. You're right. You're right. And that's how I determine. Okay. There's another hint. That's how you can determine what flies you need. Right? Because you know that what time of year you're at. And you're low. If you got to look up the charts in your area, you can find them. You might have to dig a little bit. You can find them. Look at hatch charts with water temperatures. Or
Brian says the blue-winged olive comes off close to 50.
I thought it was. So anyway.
A little less, a little more.
Right. And a lot of that has to do with what time of year it is. Whether it comes off warmer or colder. Anyway.
Heck yeah, it's Dear Stevenson over here. He's supposed to show you his horns that he can't find.
Yeah, I know, man. I got a 7 point. It's just a little rack, though. It's only like, yay. You know, it's just a little guy. But it was a beautiful shot. The thing went up. It ran up like, I don't know.
Just archery,
30.
Joe.
Yeah, just archery. Not rifle yet. Ran up the hill, right? And then just turned and freaking ran down and freaking right into brush. Oh, I gotta put. Anyway, it ran down into this brush like full tilt. It was just ran up real slow and stopped. Right, I could see the blood where the circle where it was. Beautiful shot, like right between two ribs, and then another two ribs, and in the heart. Such a humane freaking kill. It was awesome. Great shot. And then it turned and ran right into the brush and died. I had to go in the brush pile and drag it out through the brush. It was wild. Thick, just can pull them out. And yep, big deer though. We had a hell of a time getting its head off the. I had to hang it all the way up as high as we could go in the garage to get the head off, the nose off the ground. But we got her, and we've been munching on him. Good. I love venison. So healthy.
Yeah.
I've been having high cholesterol. I'm getting old, you know. So deer meat's good. I think we're gonna start getting our hunting license in New York. My family just got back from New York.
Rip says hello.
$1 and $2
You're all wet.
so far in New York.
She has to get a drink and put her feet in the water.
So, right? Tracy, because she's got cat money and I can help her out, wants me to make her this really amazing kitchen. And she's going to be making cooking videos and game and fish, because even though I say only give them fish to swim, and you notice that I haven't only been saying unless there's otherwise. Here in PA, they put stockies in, and them stockies are not so good for the wild fish population.
No.
Now, it took stockies, right, to get the wild population to be there, right? But the ones that are still populating the creek, right, they told us, here's the funny thing, I asked them, why are you putting rainbow trout in brook trout creeks? And our fine DCNR agents told us that it was because the brook trout, rainbow trout, right? That's why that video was called this, and I say this fish shouldn't exist. The rainbow trout won't repopulate the creek, so there's no danger to the brook trout.
No.
They won't repopulate. They won't repopulate. They won't give birth, so they are no danger to the brook trout. Now they're putting, you talking, our mountain streams, okay? Our brook trout ain't like, isn't it Vaughn that's from Canada?
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
Vaughn. I forget that, you guys, sometimes. Bear with me on that one, right? Please. They get big, huge fish in Canada. Some they brook trout, some places. They get them in lakes. We're not talking that. Some of our brook trout are only this big, you know. Actually, a 7-inch, we seen one the other day, was probably about an 8-inch. You probably, you know, whatever. That's a big brook trout here. You're talking the streams, or you can step over most of the streams. But them little things are so much fun. Even though they don't fight, they're so much fun to catch them. The most gorgeous fish you'll probably ever see in your life. Them little wild brook trout. And we have,
so pretty.
We have many different species within that brook trout.
Vaughn says, yep, Canada.
Right. So, you know, I personally would like to flip with Vaughn. He could come here, and then I like to go up to Canada to the lakes and fish the wild big brook trout that are like 20, 30-inch brook trout. They catch them on mice. Now, you want to take a mice across the top of the water. Oh, man. Whew. I have not caught many fish on top water on the fly, but I used to. When I was a kid, I wasn't always just fly fisherman. I haven't got up the fly rod until I was in 20s. Until I gave up the fly rod. Or get up the bait rods. I believe to catch bass, you had to use a bait rod. Right? So I would use big, huge, like, palas on top or whatever.
He said, yep, that's true, brookies. Or Jules, come on down.
Right on, man. Mice pattern. I'm thinking like a size 8 for brook trout, man. Or size 6.
Hang
So,
on, I'll read it.
you need, here would be my pick of rods. I happen to think, though, here's my pick. Guys, you don't have these? My pick would be probably a weight 3. Okay?
Yeah.
A weight 3, 10 and a half, 10 foot, 10 and a half foot. You can use this in your rod, and you could cast them little teeny dry flies, like your little teeny, you know, blue-winged olives, and your little teeny sulfurs later in the year. Pale evening duns out on Penns Creek or out on Pine Creek. Then I'd go, and I wouldn't go to a weight 1 or weight 2. And I might even change my mind on that, because right now I'm using a 10 and a half foot weight 4, which casts them flies pretty good, which also goes up to a size 12 pretty good. Not bad on once you start getting up to 10, 8s, then you're getting a little heavy for it. But it works really good as a Uranifin rod. Plus you can swing wet flies with it. So it's really universal. And that came from one of the competitors. Now, I don't know I can't remember which competitor I heard that from. One of our competitors says he loves it as a universal rod because he can dry fly fish with it. He can Uranymph with it. I would not buy a weight 2 to Uranymph. I know a lot of guys want to do it. But I had a friend that had one, and he broke the tip like 4 or 5 times. He had a Recon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, Recon. Weight 2. I think it was a 10 and a half foot or 11 foot
Something like
Euro
that.
rod, 4-piece Euro rod, I think it was 4-piece. And he kept breaking the tip because you're getting you're gonna go out there and you're gonna throw a bead head, and if it takes bottom and you, especially if you aren't used to it, I still do it, and I'm kind of getting used to it, and especially when you're first getting into Uranymp, like he was, and everybody kind of is right now, you know, unless you're getting a couple years behind you. When that ticks bottom, you're going to go like that. And if you jerk too much, and it has that much flex, and you're talking weight too, when you do that, it's going to send that fly back, and the fly, the bead head, hits the tippy top of that rod and snaps them off. So I don't know if I'd go to weight 2 unless you can really, I don't know, get used to it, I guess. I'd put a lot of years behind me before, because that's what I've experienced.
You got some comments there. Vaughn says, we even get the brookies on big bombers for Atlantic salmon. Size 4 bombers are awesome for big brookies.
Holy shit, dude, that's huge, dude. You know, as big as size 4 is.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, we would for largemouth here, like you said. We got, how many do we have around us right now? Isn't it 21 we looked up the one day?
Something like that.
Within I think it's an hour or an hour and a half, there's 21 lakes, and there's 10 of them catch and release only lakes, and some of them in our area have the records for the largemouth, and then there's...
I was just going to say, there we go.
Alright, can you go get me the other battery?
Yep.
I'll keep talking, and we'll
Alright.
see if we can... We might not be able to go very long on that battery, because that one's dead, so...
Alright, we'll be right back. I'll go get it. See what we can do here, guys.
Because I was being dink, and when I decided to go live, I didn't think about charging the batteries all day, like I usually do. So, I don't know how long the other one's going to go. And I know it's not green. So, we also have big lakes here in PA. You guys, probably some of you guys, I know. I forget you guys aren't from here. So, like Vaughn and, you know, most of you guys, Joe, I don't even know nobody's from this area has any idea and I forget that. All right, hold on.
Is that your horn sticking out there?
Where?
Right here.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Hold on,
There,
guys.
it's right there. Get it.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna pause the mic and send you the. Hold on. Stay
Yeah, so
with
you don't
us.
get any mic noise. This will be
Yeah.
right there. It looks so dark now.
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we did before. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's good.
Huh. You can't switch anything right now.
No. No. Shit. Alright.
8 hours. Yeah, that is weird. Hey, we'll be right back. We're gonna pause this again. I'm gonna fix that color problem. They're dark. Unless you guys are alright with it. Alright, hold on.
You know what? I should be over here to see really what's going on. Oh, yeah, alive. Oh, yeah, it's real bad.
Alright. Hello? Oh. Well, guys, I don't know. I can't figure it out. I broke our live stream. It's broke. I don't know what happened, but I can't get us back. I mean, I could keep trying, but I don't see it.
Wait a minute. That's not.
It won't come up. What do I do?
You don't have to apply it after you do that, do you, on that screen?
I don't see it. Do you see it on here?
Yeah, it's the bottom. I think that green, whatever that is, you can't see it because the camera's in the way. Hang on. Here. Oh, that screen ain't up there. You took it off.
It is over here. Wow. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Maybe I can defix this. You guys are patient. If you all go away, I know you didn't want to wait. Okay. Capture device. Source.
I don't know either. Hopefully you figure it out. You still have the mic on, I think.
Do we?
Coming up over here.
Hey, you know. Hey, we're going to take a break. We might come back. I hope. Hey, we're sorry you guys will be watching this. We're going to have to figure this out. For some reason, our live stream broke. And we're trying to fix it, and it's not working.
You're not
So,
cooperating with us tonight.
you know,
Sorry about that.
we broke it, and we're sorry, and we haven't gone live in a while. So,
Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon. We'll fix this. So, you know, not going live. We're out of. They did updates. And some broke it. So, we'll get it fixed, and we'll see you next weekend.
Cheers,
Next week, and I
everybody.
can have a drink. So, maybe we'll do a rough setup with the new place. I don't know. We'll see what's going on, but keep an eye out for our time videos. I haven't had them in a couple Fridays, I know, but we've been kind of busy looking around for new houses and trying to pack up stuff. And so,
Yepper, it's lots of fun work to do.
so you guys have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Keep it
Watch out for us, folks.
keep it real. Peace. Say bye, baby.
See you later.
Later, y'all.